Back at you. I want to share with you a recipe for a real smooth, playeristic type drink. We haven't discovered it, but we're fond of it, and it's only for high-end people, you know. And it doesn't matter how much money you have; it's just about how much class you got, you know, and how much willingness you have to try new things, because it just might be fly. It's called Limoncello. And what limoncello is, it's a lemon liqueur, and it's produced in southern Italy, mainly around the region of the Gulf of Naples. I think they call it the Sorrentine Peninsula, off the coast of Amalfi. They also make it in Sicily, so you know, maybe it's so good because it really is some gangster shit. It's a lemon liqueur. After dinner drink, you're not supposed to drink too much of it, but we do. We make it at home, and this is how we do it. Unlike a lot of other liqueurs, limoncello is easy and it's inexpensive to produce. All you need is sugar, water, the peel of the lemon, a high-proof alcohol, and some thyme. Homemade limoncello often has a stronger, more pronounced flavor than the brands that are sold in stores. What we use is 100 proof vodka, and it has to be 100 proof vodka because the lower grade vodkas or the lower proof vodkas, they don't have enough oomph in them to extract the oils and the essences and the flavors out of the lemons. This stuff is out of sight. Here's how we do it. You take 6 lemons and you peel them. You can use a grater, you can use a peeler. I've used a knife. What you want to do is avoid the pith. That's the white shit. You want to have very little, none of it. You want to cut it real close. You put the lemons in a jar or a container, the peel, and then you add approximately out of a fifth, you use half the bottle, and you pour like a pint of the 100 proof vodka in with the lemons, and you cover it up with saran wrap. You let it sit 4 days. Now here's something interesting. When I've researched this a little bit more, I've noticed that every recipe for limoncello, for homemade limoncello, calls for 21 days, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. This stuff is pretty damn good after 4 or 5 days, to tell you the truth. But perhaps if someone had more time, they can stretch it out a little bit longer. Maybe one day I'll have the patience to do it, but today, no. You let it sit for 4 days. Don't touch it, just leave it alone. After the 4th day, you take 1 3/4 cups of water, and you combine that with 1 1/4 cup of sugar. And you put it in a saucepan, and you heat it up, and you stir it until it becomes a syrup. The sugar dissolves. While it's hot, you take the saran wrap off the container that you have. You pour the sugar water mix. You stir it around some. You cover it back. You let it sit for 1 day. After the 1 day, and I usually count it a full day, 24 hours. They suggest you strain. I haven't had to use a strainer. I just pour out, careful if there's no pulp. I just pour out the liquid into a decanter. When I say decanter, since we keep it in the freezer to make it really cold, I use a Sobe bottle, which is a Sobe drink, which is really thick. You can use a mason jar. I guess you can use the actual vodka bottle itself. You let it get cold. Hopefully it won't freeze. If it freezes, you use too much water. And you've got yourself an ice cold, nice, spectacular drink. Everybody that I know that's tried it likes it. I tried sipping it. For me, it was a little bit strong to the taste. I'm sipping some right now, but I tell you what, those limoncello shots, They are the deal. We also can make orange cello. Use the exact same process. Just use oranges. It comes out tasting like a triple sec or a poor man's Grand Marnier, and that's much easier to sip so far. And just wanted to share this with you. Limoncello, baby, keep it mellow.